Hi there. Welcome to Tell Me a Story, Auntie. Today's story, You Reap What You Sow, is inspired by the story in 2 Kings 2, 23 to 24. It talks about Elisha, two she bears, and 42 boys. It's also inspired by Galatians 6, verse 7, that says, Be not deceived, God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. Listen carefully. I think she thinks I'm a baby or something. I don't know. What are you grumbling about? Baba, I didn't see you there. I know. What are you grumbling about? I think Mom thinks I'm a baby. Every time I ask her, Mom, please can you pack lunch so I can go and swim with the boys at the river? She gives me a long lecture. Be good, show respect, don't follow the naughty boys. I'm not a baby, I'm 17. Your mother is right, you know. Sometimes 17-year-olds act without thinking. Why am I not surprised that you would take up for her? Sit here. Let me show you something. Show me something up your sleeve? Yep, literally, up my sleeve. Baba, what happened to your arm? Those gashes, they're so deep. They look like three high mountain ridges on your arm. How did you get them? What happened? Well, like you, one day, when I was 20, I asked my mother to pack lunch. I planned to meet up with the other boys at the river. Waiting for spring harvest time to come in, we didn't have much to do. There wasn't much to help with at home, so everyone would be heading to the river. We all decided to meet up as friends. As we walked, the group got larger and larger, so there was about 40 of us laughing, talking, playing, picking berries, eating, all heading to the river. Sounds like my kind of fun, Baba. I know, it was our favorite pastime too. Anyways, we saw Prophet Elisha coming ahead of us, and so one boy said, Hey, do you know what I heard? He was there when Elijah was taken up into heaven. I wonder if he will be going up too. All the others laughed, but I didn't. I didn't think it was funny, but I didn't stop them. I didn't say anything. So when Prophet got nearer, the same boy said, Hey, bald head, are you gonna go up too? Go up, bald head, go up. Are you going up in the clouds too? All the boys began to laugh. I didn't speak up for the prophet. I didn't say anything. I mean, there he was, one bald man being teased by 42 kids with luscious hair. His face looked crossed between disappointment, but he had a resolute look in his eyes, like an earnest acceptance of something that cannot change. He shouted at us, Do you know what you sow you will reap? God will show you today. Then out of nowhere, we heard loud growlings. We saw two she-bears charging in our direction. They looked like yearlings. Yearlings? Baba? What's that? Yearlings are teenage bears, about 2 years old, and at that time in their stage of development, they're normally leaving home, searching for a place to begin their own home, their own family. Like us, they were teenage bears who didn't think. They charged at us and chased each boy, scratching every single one. No one got away that day. Some were scratched in their heads, their hairs never grew back. Some in their faces, some on their necks, some on their backs, legs, and on their arms like me. That day, we learned a bitter lesson, son. We sowed intimidation. We wanted this one little prophet to lose confidence in his calling, but we reaped intimidation instead. When we went to look for work, we were scared people wouldn't employ us because they would know we are scratched because we were cursed. When we wanted to marry, we were scared they wouldn't consider us. They would think that we are cursed and not give their daughters. When we wanted to go to the village square to sit and talk with everyone, we couldn't go. We were intimidated that no one would want to talk with us. So instead of him lacking confidence, we lacked confidence. We sowed embarrassment and shame, but we were the ones who reaped shame. Children screamed when they saw some of us. They cried when they saw the scars. Some older ones teased, and some asked others, why do they cover their heads and necks like the women do when men are free to go without a headdress? None of us forgot the lesson we learned that day. Whatever we sow, we will reap, son. I am somewhat lucky, somewhat blessed, because I can easily hide my scars on my arm, and your mother has not judged me, but others weren't that lucky. So your mother is right, Jobed. When you go out, you must take responsibility for what you say and do, even if you're only 17. I understand. Thanks for telling me. It was time. Time was right, thanks to your mother's lecture. Anyways, off you go. And remember, be good, show respect, don't follow the naughty boys. I won't, Papa. And thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me for Tell Me a Story, Auntie. See you next time. Have a nice day.